That's my new favorite word. New favorite word of the week. Copacetic. Am I saying that right? Copacetic. It means keep everything good, right? Keep everything aligned. Keep it all copacetic. I feel like I'm not saying that right. What's up, everyone? This is a very special episode. This one's gonna be a kind of like a what I like to do. I got my giant fucking vat of Chinese iced tea. Shout out to the Chinese Communist Party. I'm gonna do something for you guys today because a lot of people don't know this about me, but I'm a plant guy. I'm a huge plant guy. It's what's stopping me from jumping off the Brooklyn Bridge, and I have an addiction to fauna and plant life. It's my thing. It's the thing. You gotta have a thing outside of your thing, right? Like, let's just say you're a construction worker, or even like a Nazi. You know, you're out there freaking working hard every day, and you gotta stay focused, and you gotta be tough. You gotta like David Goggins. You gotta be hard. You know what you need? You need a hobby. Most people do video games, reading books. Okay, let's be honest. Reading sucks. I do it a lot. But reading does suck. It's boring as hell. Who wants to fucking read a book after an 8-hour shift as a construction worker or Nazi? Then it's like arts and crafts. Oh, we're getting closer. We're getting closer to something that's cool. But then you gotta buy the freaking paint, and you gotta know how to paint. No one likes bad art. Look at my art. One day we'll do an art tour. Some of that shit sucks, and it takes forever. So then you go like, okay, what do you do? Okay, it has to be something living. Something living has to feel the pain I feel on a daily basis, right? So what do? They start drinking, they beat their wife, okay? I'm not married. Then it's like, okay, maybe I could beat my kids. I don't even have kids. So the next best option I have to get out all my psychotic rage and anger is to create life. That's how the universe started. That's why we're all here. God was bored, and then he was like, you know what? I want to beat something. And he created humans and earth and science and fucking and books and scotch and mount tape. And that's what I started doing. I started growing plants. I have a huge plant collection. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna go through all of them today. But I also want to do something first. I have a baby here. This is my baby. This is a Pothos. Pothos are like the angry redhead of plants. They grow long and crazy. They're everywhere. With these things, you can propagate them. And propagation means it's like a worm. You can cut it, and then it will make its new thing. You cut it right here, right that section right there, right where the white is, right in the white meat. Chop that little bad boy off. Pow. Put that in water for like 2 weeks. You gotta be patient, dude, because I did it, and I was like every day checking, like, where the fuck is my other plant? Let me show you what it looks like. Look at that. Life soup. I cut it, and then I put this in water, let it sit there in the sunlight for like 2 or 3 weeks. Successful propagation with Pothos, you have to let it soak in water, and as you can see, ta-da! Little dog penis. See a little dog penis? That's the root. That's the root, baby. That's life. I created life. I'm like Frankenstein. I did it. And I got 2 of them. This one's a little nubby one. And today, on this very special episode, I'm going to plant the shit. I got a hanging one. So I'm going to hang it from my ceiling. It's a whole thing. It's a beautiful thing. I'm very excited about this. I love my plants. I get turned on by my plants. We're just going to do it. Look at that. Look at that. This is a hanging pot plant thingy. Hanging pot plant thingy. Bar in Brooklyn actually was going out of business called Bushwick Public House. As they were going out of business, people were literally just taking everything. They were taking the beer, they were taking the pool table, they were taking the fucking stool. And you know what was being ignored? The plants. But I took up one of those plants, and I took this bad boy right here. Like, I've always wanted to have a Pothos hang from my ceiling and have it like kind of cascade down, like a waterfall effect. So today, live in the pod, I'm going to plant my baby. Went to the hardware store, bought just generic all-purpose potting mix, black gold. I think black gold is also the name for heroin. This is basically heroin for plants. They eat this? I don't know. They might. I don't know what plants do with this. They like to get naked in here. Their roots are in here. There's probably a better soil you can use. I don't give a shit. Like in life, I feel like. Do you think trees out there go like, oh, I want to be in this soil? They probably do. I'm an idiot, but they don't pick like fucking. There's no expensive soil out there. It's just dirt. There's probably some soil that you need. This is just dirt, bro. If you're like looking at this, it's like this is a how-to guide how to propagate and plant. It's not. This is like a black woman fucking cooking. We're not using any real measurements. We're not using any real instructions. We're just gonna fucking wing it. The hook I have, still on a hook for the pot. It says it can only hold 25 pounds. How the fuck am I supposed to measure this as 25 pounds? I could get the equipment to do it. I'm not. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this bad boy in there. Enough to where I think it looks good. My handy dandy scissors. You want to grab a pair of scissors, chop this bad boy off. Maybe this is like one of those things that, no. Guess I might want to use this later. Wow, that looks good. Cookies and cream flavored. Ladies and gentlemen, cookies and cream. It must feel good to be a plant. Can you imagine like if you like you could just like get naked, cover yourself in dirt, and then grow into a man? What if that's how you grow a beard? Consider that. What if to grow a beard you have to strip butt naked, cover yourself in dirt, and then hair would come out? If you think about it, that's what plants are. They're God's beard. Or his pubes. They're probably God's pubes. Can I say that God's pubes are beautiful? They're beautiful. God, I love your pubes. I love your pubes so much. I'm gonna pour this into here. And as you can see, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. I don't claim to be like a gardener or like a botanist. That means a person that studies bots. I'm just a dude who likes to plant. Okay, pack that bad boy in there. A little more dirt. We're gonna fill it to the top. Oh shit! I spilled some on my desk. Sugar. You want to pack it in. I think you want to pack it in. I mean, I don't know. I think really you should just do whatever you want to do. I think that makes more sense. It makes more sense to just do what you want to do. Because you can follow the rule books, but rule books are for people that are nerds. I mean, the test is pretty simple. Dirt, water, sunlight, plant. If you need a cookbook for that, you're an idiot. Cookbook. I want a chocolate cake so badly now. We're cooking. Look at that. We're really cooking there, boys and girls. Usually, I recommend you do this outside, or usually do it out the window, but I want you guys to see. Got the dirt. Here comes the most fun part. Put this bad boy, little dog penis, into the dirt. Now, I don't really know about this part. This part I probably should Google. I think that you got to cover the little dog penis. So I'm just gonna put it right in the middle. Oh yeah, so satisfying. Oh, that just felt better than sex. Just, you don't understand how much I love plants. What I'm trying to say, it's like a lot of my life was chaotic mess, you know, and this is something that's not chaotic. It's very like serene to be a man and to just fucking have life. We should do like a prayer, a naming ceremony, if you will. Should we salute it? We're doing a baptism. We're gonna welcome it. Hey, welcome, little Ricky. Welcome to the world. This is your new life. Obviously, you see you're in a nice place, but just know that all this will be ingrained in your roots. You know, you're going to grow up in a nice, unstable household. I will always love you. What I mean by that is I will pretend that you matter to me. And as long as I'm pretending that you as a plant are as important, let's say a woman, then you're all right. Okay, I don't know what these little white specks are. You should get that checked out. Welcome to the world, man. It's a crazy place. LA's on fire. North Carolina had a fucking hurricane. New York, it hasn't stopped snowing. It's the day after tomorrow. And, you know, Elon Musk, get this, he used to own Twitter. Now, apparently, he has government control. So, oh yeah, and Kanye's an anti-Semite. So, welcome to the world. Yay! Everyone say hi, baby Ricky. I love baby Ricky. So it's planted. It's planted. It's in the ground. It's good. I'm going to put this aside. I'm not going to do the ceiling fan. Maybe I could put this thing on the ceiling. I got to figure out how to do that. But put this aside. I want to show you guys all the plants I have. Because I have a lot. I have a shit ton. And I'm going through really quickly which ones there are, what there are, and the story behind it. There's one literally that's always to the right of me. It's always like, it's my partner in crime. Monstera. I get that word wrong all the time. Monstera. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Monstera. Check this back. It is a Monstera. It's a monster. 2 years old, standing tall. It's propagation, meaning someone had given me this when I was in LA. And I stuck this bad boy in this cool little pot here. Look at this. Kendrick's cucumbers. Shout out to Kendrick. They're not like us. Oh, Hendrick, sorry. Hendrick's like us. The cool thing about this thing grew so fucking look at this. Look at these bad boys. These thick roots, these diabolical Invader Zim hands. I'll tell you this. I had to create this like makeshift like crutch because what was happening was I would put it on my desk, and then mid-gaming session, this shit would just fucking fall right in front of the TV. It's the worst thing ever. And these things, they're about 7 to 8 inches in diameter. They're big. This thing right here is Monstera. If you put it in a bigger pot, will grow huge. I think Monstera is short for monster, because this thing is a fucking monster. This name, the names are gonna change constantly, because I always forget the names. This one is Helen. I just decided it's gonna be Helen because it has a long neck like Helen Mirren, and I feel like this plant would be in the background of a Helen Mirren movie where she's talking like, "Oh, Chef Rogan, why have you eaten my tacos?" And then this is in the background. My first baby. This right here is a little Chinese bamboo, a lucky bamboo. It's so big. I gotta pour back. I got this at Home Depot, and don't ever let people say that Home Depot doesn't have some good fucking plants. 3 years ago, after my second apartment burned down, this came with the pot. Lucky bamboo, 3 prongs, high, Chinese. This thing is amazing. Honestly, it's a simple plant to get. If you're a person like I want to get plants, I don't know how to get into it, I would recommend getting a bamboo like this. All it needs, it stays in the pot, no dirt, so it's not messy. It literally just soaks in water all day. The leaves grew so tall. This is Lucy Liu. I remember this name, Lucy Liu, because it's like a beautiful Chinese woman. This thing is a beautiful Chinese woman. I fucking love this plant. As long as this plant is growing strong, and as long as this plant is green and full of life, things are gonna be all right. I want to marry this plant. Now we're going to the big dogs. Money, 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 money. This motherfucker here, and it is a motherfucker, is a money tree. I bought this at the bodega down the block. Nice Spanish gentleman was like, "You want to get money?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah." He's like, "Get a money tree." These are easy to grow as well. Stick them in the dirt. Just fucking. Damn, these things are dry. It's dry. I gotta water them. I feed my plants the same water I drink, full of fucking chemicals. I literally, we drink the same water. And New York tap water is amazing. Most people have like a schedule when they water. I water whenever the fuck I feel like they want to eat. You know what I mean? It's like, most people are like, "Oh, I water this." These things are healthy, man. If I walk in and I feel it being dry, I just water it, dude. This thing was this high when I bought it. Look at it now. It's not a weed plant. And then my friend painted this thing. Look at this. Isn't that cool? So I just have it sitting right here. inside the plant. Little small details. Okay, this one I love to death too. This is Baby Jade. And I say Baby Jade, one of my friends gave me this little baby thing. See it in there? Baby Jade. Baby Jade's amazing. Baby Jade is a succulent. These things are amazing. You can put them anywhere in your house. Just water them, let them go. They're fun to touch. You know, they're like you can squeeze them like this. Fun to touch. I highly recommend these as if you want plants to just want to just do their own thing. Succulent, bamboo, water, leave them alone. This one is a little wild. It's a ponytail palm. The cool thing about this plant, it just grows wild. One thing I don't like about it is maybe I can trim it. Maybe if someone knows how, let me know. This plant stays right behind the camera, like right below the light. Cool thing about this plant is it is a graveyard to my sobriety. Every single time, every attempt I've gone to go sober, I have put the spoon there. And these spoons, I'm not gonna tell you what they're used for, but I put them in here. Is the graveyard to my sobriety, or I guess a way to stay sober, or to try to stay sober. I mean, I've been trying for a while, and every single time I've given up what those spoons stand for. I plug it in there because I'm like, I'm never doing it again. Stick it in there, but you know, we're getting there. This is the Pothos. This is what I'm gonna turn Ricky into. This is Ricky's dad. It's so fucking long. If you don't want a plant that will fucking grow across the entire fucking house, don't get this babble. This thing is wiry as hell. The leaves grow fast and long and hard down. It's like a porno, hard, fast, and long down the walls. It will wrap around everything. I literally could hang this. I could unwrap it. I can't pull it because it's like literally latched to the wall. Because look at that. See that? It's fucking crazy. It's honestly my favorite one because it just grows long. That's why I wanted to propagate it. The babies. These are the babies. Okay. I've been trying to, like I said, got into propagation. Essentially, taking other plants, cutting them up, put them in here into smaller pots. This bad boy right here, baby snake plant. Look at that. Baby snake plant. Fucking Severus snake right here. Inside here, it's like a combination of 3 different plants that should be together. And for some reason, it's like a school in Brooklyn. They're all getting along. This is Baby Jade's first kid. Baby Jade has a lot of kids. If you look in there, look at that. Little succulents are growing. See that little leaf? And there's also one on this side. Oh, it's giving life. I'm a dad, you know? These are rotting away, but this is what's born of that rotation, I guess. And then in the middle is a cactus I got from Utah. Literally was in the middle of the desert, grabbed it, put it on the flight, somehow it survived, put it in the water, and it fucking grew. It's insane. This is also Baby Jade's kid. This is newer. I think the roots just started going on this thing. I wanted to come down and I wanted to pop out of here. I think it'll look cool, especially with this vase design. Look at this. Fragola. Italian. Another little propagation, little Baby Jade's kids. I want this to grow. This is my little ugly duckling, I call it, little duckling. Again, I just want these to propagate, you know, to have them to more succulents. I could sell them, honestly. If you got, maybe I could do like a giveaway. If this video gets like 10,000 fucking views, I'll give somebody a plant. I'll send it to you. I'll send you a plant. Remember I was talking about how I went to that bar and they were like, everyone's giving away shit. I got this bad boy here. I have no idea what it is. I just know it's an after hours fucking plant. It's an afters plant. What I mean by afters plant, this place in which I would go, they would host a lot of after parties. And this was the aftermath. I don't know what the fuck this is. At first I thought it was fake and I bit it and it's real. So I'm trying to restore it back to life. It's coming back in. I mean, look at this right here. That's a baby one. I mean, I really, really want this one to grow. I really want this one to succeed because to see plants not taken care of, it's kind of like a sad thing. And you're like, all right, bro, all you gotta do is water and give it sunlight. But these fucking guys were drunk most of the time, so they did not do that. This one is wild. This one is wild. This is like early 90s haircuts. Early 90s haircuts. This would be in the background of like a fucking Avril Lavigne video. This is a succulent that went from this size to a pot this big to where I was told that these succulents can grow massive. So I was like, I'm gonna try it out. I put it in a big pot. Look at this motherfucker. This thing, I don't know. I've never seen these things bloom, but like there's little desert flowers, I guess. I don't know. But these things are long and oh, I think a bulb just fell off. Maybe we can propagate that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna put this right here. Maybe we can propagate that. Very big, very strong. These are great plants. Water, sunlight, lots of sunlight. It likes a lot of sunlight. It just like has this like aura to it, like this like magical, powerful aura. It just feels immaculate and it looks beautiful. Just you know. On the other side, same cactus plant I got from Utah. This is what it looks like when it grows out. I think these are bunny ear cactus. I'm not sure. These fuckers though, I would never touch these. These things get in your socks. They're like the cartoon cactus where like if you feel like if you touch it and then it's just like the little prick into other shit and like pricks everywhere. These are these motherfuckers. These things are, I had them in my shoe for like months, like stuck in my sock. I washed my sock multiple times and they were still in there. It was fucking horrible. This is the succulent. These are the cactus on the side. Fucking incredible. I have got two more. Remember I said I don't like to follow the rules? This is an orchid. This is a plant that's super hard to grow and I should follow the rules, but I mean, look in the middle. Something's growing. So, I mean, I'm doing something right. Snake plant of the gods. A Jurassic monster. This is just a snake plant. Simple, stupid, dumb. But yeah, those are my plants, man. I want to do a little plant tour. Dude, I recommend getting plants in your life. You never know how it's going to change you. It might make you feel really good. It might make you a better person. Plants make you a better person. Also, they make the air smell better. Fresh air, you know? Yeah, these are my plants. These are my babies. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you for watching the Toe Show. Stay 10 toes down. Get yourself some plants. Peace.